In this video, I will show you how to install, activate, and use the FastCarve add-on for our purpose of creation. So let's go there, and what you will do first, you will download the add-on, and for that you just have to go into Google and make a FastCarve add-on research, and it will give you the GitHub of Jayanam. Jayanam is a Blender artist and teacher, and I really enjoy his add-ons. They are free first. I really wanted to have add-ons that are free during our training, that anyone can use it without buying anything else. There are a lot of powerful add-ons for make some hard surface modeling in Blender. And I really recommend you to go in Blender Market to go and see what is available there. There are a lot of good and very efficient add-ons there, but I wanted to do something that at least people that want to discover hard surface modeling just with the tools that are available for free can do it. And what we will do, we will go into Jayanam. So yeah, I wanted to say thanks to Jayanam because he did code this add-on. He did code the add-on for make the shortcuts here. So this add-on is from him too, and it lets me show the shortcuts for my students. So thanks for Jayanam, big up for you. Now you can go into his videos to discover a little the add-on. He did explain how he did code it and add some features during the process of creation of this add-on. Me, I will show you only what we will use into this add-on. So first of all, you go to the GitHub there, and by going on clone or download, you will just download a zip, and that's it. Okay. I wanted to open it. No, I didn't want it to open it. Yeah, just download the zip here, and I will just record the file here. Okay, good. And when I did download the file, I can go back to Blender and go into edit preferences, and I will go, I did already install this add-on, but I will show you how it works. You can go into this button there, and you will go into your download folder. So for that, you just have to go into downloads, and you will find somewhere FastCarve, FastCarve master, and you will just install the add-on. Okay, so you just click on the zip directly. You don't have to unzip everything, anything. You just go into FastCarve 2.8, and you will just install the add-on. Okay, so that's it. When it's finished, I just do cancel here. When it's finished, you just have to go there and search for fast, and you will have FastCarve here available. You just enable there, and what Jayanam says is that the location into the 3D view, and you just go there to find it directly. Okay, I will show you. So when it's enabled, you have here the add-on that is available there, the FastCarve add-on. So the first section here, it's for booleans, and we will not use that because we will use bool tools. For me, it's a more efficient way of doing things with just shortcuts, and it's easy. So I will just close this. We will keep selected objects there. We will have really good features that we will use during the process of creation with FastCarve. And here again, primitives, we will not use that because we have the carver add-on that makes it a little better in my opinion. So this one, we will not use it as well. We will just keep here a few things that are interesting. So what is interesting into this add-on is that it will give you the possibility to bevel the object directly in one click, and to bevel the object with some nice feature that will make all the things that we have to be beveled, and just in one click. So let's take an example. If I would like to make it manually in Blender, how it will work without this add-on, and why it's a really game changer to have this add-on when you do hard surface modeling. So first of all, I will just go into my objects there and select two vertices, make a bevel just with Control B, okay, and maybe another bevel there with a Control B again, okay. So the first good feature here that we have into this add-on is the X, not the X for this time, it's to manage the angle. So yeah, to manage the possibility of make a mirror very quick, okay, just like that. You can see that I made a Y mirror just very quick, and if I want to make a negative X, I have a negative X very quick there. I will add just here a cylinder and make a little scale with it, put it around there to have a kind of corner here, and just with the two objects with Control Shift minus, I will make a Boolean operation, okay. So why I show you that? Because I would like to make you understand why bevel will be important. We would like to bevel edges to show a little more these edges during the process of creation, and why it's important. Because here, when you make a right click shade smooth here, you can see that it's not really beautiful, okay, it doesn't show up very well. And what we would like is to come back with nice beveled angles here that is beautiful to see. And to make this manually, as I told you, you have to enter into edit mode and to select which, for example, edges that you would like to be beveled, okay. So let's say not those ones here inside. So we see I will just draw with the, yeah, not this one as well. With the, we see you can manage it with the middle mouse button, okay. And I will just select from this one to this one. Yeah, there's ones too. Okay, good. And how it will work if I add a bevel here modifier? It will work well. We'll have more or less what we want. We can increase the within a little, not that much, because here we have some vertices that are close to each other. So what we can do to resolve that here, we can do there. We can go there and select the first and the second with Alt M. We will go to the last, and we will make a Shift R to make a repeat operation there. Okay, so now here it should be good enough to make the same here. Alt M at last and Shift R. Okay, and now we have a nice bevel into all our object. So this bevel, okay, if I reduce it to have something not too much crazy, you can see that it works on all the edges. And sometimes I would like, for example, here I would like these edges to not be beveled like this. I will have a nice shading there, okay. So, and maybe these ones I would like not to be beveled as well. So to do that, I will have to select here the weight, and I make a selection, for example, just to show you an example, and I will go into the item and increase the mean bevel weight into the edges data, okay. And at that point, these ones are beveled and not the others, okay. So you can see that it's a lot of clicks, it's complicated to manage, and in the end, okay, you have a good result, but you have to go manually inside and select what you want to bevel or not and everything. not really a good way of doing things, not really efficient there. What is good with the Fast Curve add-on? You just select your object, you just bevel the object, and that's it. It makes shading, it makes the number of segments the good within more or less, and you have the good edges that are selected. Like for example, the edges that are inside here are not inside the selection for beveling. It did create a bevel here with the weight and everything that is perfectly done. In case you want to remove this bevel object, you can just remove this and clear, sharpen bevel. Like this, you are sure that everything is like before. But you can see that it's really efficient to work with this system. You just go there, bevel object, finished. And what is good, what is even better with this, is that, for example, and that's why it's important with the Carver add-on too, because with the Carver add-on with Ctrl+Shift+X here, when you make a shape, like for example a rectangle there, you will see that the bevel update is important because it will bevel the update as it will update the bevel as well with the cut we are making now. Ctrl+Shift+X, rectangle. With the rebuild option, it will be even better to show you that. Okay, and you can see that now I have a bevel there, and for hard surface modeling, it shows up really, really nice now. Okay, so I will just escape to come back here, and yeah, the three add-ons together makes a really nice job. And it's really powerful method to work with this. Okay, so the bevel object, this one makes a lot of clicks without it's a really time gainer. And what you can manage too, for example, you can manage your bevel within if you want more here or less. Okay. And as I told you, you can clear and sharp and bevel as you want, okay? You can go and create a mirror, and this one, it will not be the same as before, because if you create a mirror there, you see that it will mirror into the x-axis with a modifier. So it's not really exactly the same as before, but it works too. One other very good possibility with this add-on is to use the array and the circle array. For example, if you want to make quick booleans into your object, so like for example, I want to make some interesting shape here, and let's say I would like to add a cube, okay? And this cube, just with GZ, I will put it there just to manage it, and I will just go into edit mode to make just a quick shape with SX and SY to have this kind of shape here. And I will select the 4 edges that I have over there and make a Ctrl+B to be sure that I have something a little interesting. Okay, so not too much, yeah, just like that. Good. And now let's say I would like to make an array on that, so I can add a modifier array and manage it with the angle I want. So maybe it's not that one, so okay, it's that one, and I can increase here the number as well. But you have this possibility just to manage it with the array here and just to have a different interface. So let's say I would like with this angle and increase the amount, and you have your array that is done, and with escape it's finished. Okay, so quickly done, easy, efficient. I like when it's like that. And just after, when you have your object there, you can just go into there, for example, and make a Ctrl+Shift-, and you will have a new shape interesting there. But you can see that now you have the shading of these edges that are not good. You just make a bevel object and everything is resolved, and you have something beautiful to show. Okay, so very powerful method with this to work with. And now if you want to have the same into the other side, you just make a X and you have here the same into the other side. I really enjoy to work with this add-on because it makes you gain a lot of time. Again, with the circle array, you have the possibility to make interesting shapes again. So if, for example, let's say I will hide this object for now, and if, for example, I will add, let's say, a cylinder, okay? And this cylinder, I would like to not have too much polygons, to not make too high poly shapes, so I will just take 16. It will be enough for our purpose. And I will just put it there, around there, let's say. And I will just make a circle array. And as you can see, by default, it gives you, it takes the center of the scene to create this circle array. And after, you just have to increase the count. And when you increase the count, you can see that you have the number that you want. Okay, so let's say I would like 8, let's say. Okay, and what is good with this system is that by going into edit mode, you just have to edit one object to just make a shape of on all the others. Okay, and when you are good to go, you just apply it. Okay, you remove the empty that did help to create this this object, this circular array, and with Alt H I will come back with my object there. So I just have now to place my object well, maybe in that space here, that area. So what we can do to quickly make it and drag it into the surface directly, what we can do is use the snap option there. We would like to snap into the face, and we would like to align the rotation and project individual elements. And now you can see that it will project directly into the surface of the other object. So okay, now I have this object here, and I would like to make another Boolean operation, let's say. And if I want to make another Boolean operation, I will just remove my bevel. It's important to not apply the bevel there, because if I make a Boolean operation now, I make Ctrl-Shift-, you can see that now I have all my bevel that is applied and available in edit mode. Is not really what I wanted, okay? So what I do before doing the Boolean operation, I remove the bevel there and Ctrl-Shift-, and after I put back my bevel object and I have everything that I want. So we have a little artifact there, and we will see how to resolve that into next video, but here it must be around there, this line that is not good, and we will see how to resolve that. But basically, if I take this one and remove it by dissolve the edge, it should work. Okay, and now you have something that is clean. So we'll see that with these techniques we will have a little of cleanings like I just show you, and I will show you the techniques of cleaning and respect some rules to for creation into the last video of this chapter. So into the next video, I would like to show you a little example, just without preparing everything, just take a cube and work with the 3 add-ons at once, and how to use the 3 add-ons to make some nice shapes and have a kind of example of combination. Okay, so this will be our next video. That's it for the fast carve add-on. So really this one important to have the possibility to make some mirror just with one click, to make some arrays interesting, and to bevel the object just with one click. And it would be a mess if we would have to make it manually. So that's it for this add-on. The next video will be about an example of combination of the 3 add-ons.